Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great. So today is day 2 on our Southern Caribbean cruise. And we decided to treat ourselves and do a little continental breakfast on our balcony. Look at this view.
And how much did this breakfast cost us?
It was free.
It was free, yeah. You gotta check this out. So we've got a little bit of fruit here. Got some mixed pastry, we ordered some donuts. I asked for a banana, so I got a single banana. And we got some coffee, so this is very lovely. So we're gonna sit down and enjoy this. I don't know what's going on, but one of the chairs is super low, and I didn't realize it, and I just sat down. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my breakfast right now. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what, they have a regular chair, and then they have a super low chair. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but that's okay. I'm just gonna switch chairs. Or maybe I'll just sit like this and enjoy breakfast.
So how is that muffin, Nate?
This muffin is really, 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 really good. I had a chocolate, half a chocolate donut. Colleen and I split that. That was good. That was good. I was saying to Colleen though, hey, I was supposed to give the product team at Royal Caribbean some tips last night, but I forgot. Krispy Kreme at sea. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna leave it there. Royal Caribbean product team, figure this out. Krispy Kreme at sea. Guarantee you that will be a hit. But this muffin is delicious.
What type of muffin?
It's a blueberry muffin, but it's like got this like different kind of texture. Like I don't know, but it's like corn, kind of like a corn blueberry muffin. It's interesting, but it's definitely not. It's nice though. It's really tasty. And the fruit was really fresh, and the coffee's really good. The best. And Colleen and I were just saying to each other, like, we've never done this before. It's our 4th cruise, and we've never just sat on our balcony having breakfast. So, really enjoying it.
So what was the product team advice you wanted to share last night?
Okay, so actually, now that I remember it, so for the product team, second thing, last night, unlimited dining package. For some reason, and I don't know if maybe I didn't understand, like, trying to book that in the app is really hard, but I had this thought. So when we went on NCL, we could book everything ahead of time. You could book like your restaurants ahead of time. You could book your shows ahead of time. For key members, this would cost you nothing, Royal Caribbean. If people buy the key, just let them book their restaurants and their shows ahead of time. It says when you get on the ship, you spend like the first 40 minutes like booking stuff and having to go and get stuff corrected. So I think if you have the key, that would be a really good perk there. It's just to be able to book some of your restaurants ahead of time, especially if you have the unlimited dining package, and just take care of all that stuff before you get on the ship. Then you just get on the ship and enjoy the ship, and you don't have to worry about anything. You know, if you want to hire me as a consultant, I'm available. So details down below. So what do you think of the room so far?
I actually really like it. So we were really, really nervous when we booked it. It was actually the last handicap accessible cabin on the ship that had a balcony. So we're in room cabin 14166, and we are actually kind of down near like the kids club area, the Adventure Ocean, and then we're below the solarium, and the cantilevered hot tubs are actually like right above us. So we weren't sure what the noise situation would be like. Super quiet. The kids club, it doesn't look like it opens until like 9 or 9:30. So by then we're usually up, but people have been very respectful. Like you just hear some doors closing, but the cabin itself is very quiet, and I slept super well. So yeah, pleasantly surprised I was afraid of the location, but I think it's turned out really well.
Colleen,
Yes.
I found something for you.
Yeah, what'd you find?
Found one of your favorite stores. This is the Coach store. These are the hours of operation. So you gonna get yourself something nice?
We'll see.
We're gonna get her something nice. It's like super nice out this morning. Yeah. So we were like going through here last night, and it was super noisy, but I think they keep the noise level down probably till noon, I'm guessing. Yeah, but it's super nice, super peaceful out here. Gonna get one of those birds?
I think so. I think it looked great in front of our house.
What would the HOA think?
I think they'd poo-poo it because it doesn't go with the color scheme of the community, but it's gorgeous.
I'm not sure what they're selling over there, but I feel like I should be buying something right now because there's a lot of people buying something. You'll see this on these cruise ships. They have these sales. Colleen, what are they selling today?
I see a lot of beach bags.
A lot of beach bags? We need another beach bag.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So,
But this is a fashion accessory event. Do you need some fashion accessories?
I can always use more fashion accessories.
All right, let's take a look around. What do you got there?
No idea. Oh, it's like a over-the-shoulder like fanny pack. It's like the modern family pack.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What do you think? Should I get one of these? Hey, comment down below. Should I get the fanny pack? See, look at that. All right, so we just checked out some of the shops. Checked out the duty-free alcohol shop. I have to say it was pretty good prices. Did some comparison shopping. See, that's the thing you can do nowadays is you got the internet, so you can check out pricing. So in the duty-free shop, you can get alcohol. Basically, you're paying it the price you'd pay on land, but you don't pay any tax, so it's much cheaper. Also, we checked out some of the merch, which was great, but we gotta wait for the sale. So pro tip, at the end, they typically have a sale, but Royal had some nice stuff, so we might be back there to buy some merchandise. But again, just checking it out. I don't think it's quite yet. Uh-oh. Just found a Kate Spade store, so.
My other favorite store, Kate Spade.
Guys, I'm gonna have to ask for a raise when I get back home.
So I found these little like binocular type things that I heard were, around the ship in different spots. So this is outside the collection store, which has like Louis Vuitton and Chanel purses. But it's neat. Like you look inside, there's like a little picture, and then they sort of tell you about it. So currently December 5th is a public holiday in Thailand where they celebrate the president's birthday. So that's what that video is.
So we were just sitting in the champagne bar, Allure of the Seas. This is normally where the Bionic bar is. Now, again, I'm gonna keep asking you these questions. So yesterday we asked about the Abyss. Should they, when they do the amplification, put the Abyss slide in? Today I'm gonna ask you, should they replace the champagne bar with the Bionic bar? You gotta let Royal Caribbean know, because personally myself, I kind of like this space, and the Bionic bar is cool, but again, it's one of those things. You do it once, you like see the robots make the drinks, and that's fun. But at the end of the day, it's about the spaces and the places and the experiences and the people you're with. So I don't know. I kind of like this champagne bar. Anyways, comment down below. What do you think of the schooner bar?
It's cute. It's nice.
Yeah, we never came in here last time.
Is there one on Symphony of the Seas?
Yes.
Oh.
It's in the same spot.
We're finally actually exploring ships.
That's a good thing.
Taking us 4 cruises.
Did you find a low bar?
I did. I get very excited.
Why do you get excited?
Well, just I can roll right up, and it's not like I've had bar tops up to here before, so nice.
Yeah, you can sit next to me and have a drink.
I know.
I love coming down to the boardwalk. It actually feels like a real boardwalk. I feel like nice little curve there. We're definitely gonna get a hot dog this trip.
Yes.
I might get a hot dog right now.
We didn't have lunch.
We didn't have lunch yet, so. Oh. Look, I look bigger. Look at this. I've been working out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, a little husky. Maybe I should skip the hot dog. Oh, wait, we got Zoltar. I am like a kid in a little candy store. This is an amazing Zoltar. It's a... Alright, it's $1. Alright, I don't think Zoltar is working. I don't think so. Found the secret shuffleboard court. So this was a big miss of us yesterday. We noticed this. It's like, this is the place to go do the sail away, because there was no one down here. There was like a couple people. I think they grabbed some chairs from out front. But this is really cool that you can kind of come back here and just check out the back of the ship. Take a look. What are your thoughts about this?
This is very cool. So right now we're behind where they have the aqua show, and there's 2 shuffleboard areas that you can kind of play. But it's really cool to see it from this perspective of the boardwalk and the rock climbing walls, and just kind of like the view from the backside. Very interesting.
No, did they have this on Symphony?
I don't think you could come behind. No.
Yeah, this is cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Think you can watch the aqua show from back here?
Probably not.
He's pushing the merch. What did you think of your hot dog?
It was very good.
That's it?
I'd say it was a hot dog. Had a little onion on it. Nothing fancy. But again, we had never eaten at the Boardwalk, something.
The Boardwalk Dog House.
Boardwalk Dog House. We had never eaten there yet. So I think it's a check off the list. We've done it.
I got a regular hot dog too, but I got a everything bun. So kind of think of like an everything bagel, but on a bun with sauerkraut. And then I got the coleslaw, which was really good. I know a lot of people hate on coleslaw. Don't hate on coleslaw. Coleslaw is delicious. But it was good. I mean, for like a light little snack, or just a light lunch, because again, I don't know, I was getting hungry, but I wasn't like super hungry. So, hot dog hit the spot. All right, I don't know where we're going next. I think we're gonna go up to the buffet, but not to have lunch, just to get some water and maybe look around. So, see you in a bit. Later, navigators. Well, good evening.
Hi, navigators.
Hi, navigators. We had a wonderful afternoon. Oh, what did we do? I don't even remember. It was so relaxing.
We're a little frazzled.
Well, a little frazzled. So, but anyways, we did have a lovely afternoon. We just kind of walked around the ship a little bit more.
Relaxed on our balcony, actually lounged in the bed a bit. It was actually very nice. Quick story,
kind of crazy thing just happened.
As you can see, we're kind of all nice and like ready for dinner.
Yes, I'm clean shaven. Yes, we're going to the Tucker, what's the place called?
Sabor, the Mexican restaurant.
So we're going to go get some Mexican food. So excited about that, and then we're going to go see some ice-capades. We were getting ready this evening. I had just hopped out of the shower and had started shaving. Colleen was in the process of getting ready when...
Basically don't have any clothes on at this point. He's got a towel wrapped around him. Half of his face is shaven, and we can't have pounding on the door. Pounding. And we're...
Like pounding, like the cops, like when you watch the show Cops and they're like pounding on the door, like the SWAT team pounding. And I'm like...
And I'm like, yes, we're in here. I'm thinking maybe it's the gentleman wants to clean, and like, do we have like our sticker on the door saying like that we were out? And I'm like, we're in here. Or no,
like to make up the room.
Yeah, I'm like, we're in here. And then Nate's like, no, we're in here. Like, give me a minute. I just got out of the shower. And they keep pounding and pounding.
Well, I look through the door and I can see 3 security officers out there. I'm like, what is going on? But I keep saying to them, like, like literally yelling at the top of my lungs, I just got out of the shower. I'm like, I don't have any clothes on, give me a minute. And they just keep pounding. And then they're like trying to open the doors, and I'm like throwing clothes on, shuffling Colleen into the bathroom because she's again half naked. And then finally they open the door, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, I felt bad, but I was like, guys, like, what the F? Like, what is going on?
And they said something along the lines of an alarm went off. So I thought, oh goodness, we pulled back the shower curtain and accidentally grabbed, there's like a red emergency cord kind of between the toilet.
But it was really long between, I had gotten out of the shower.
Yeah.
And like, it was probably like 3 or 4 minutes or
longer than that.
Longer than that, yeah. I started like shaving and everything, so it can't be that.
Then they like wanted to come in the room and they said, your wife, and Nate's like, she's indisposed, she's in the bathroom, and everything's fine. And so
yeah, I'm like, what do you guys think's going on? Like, clearly they can see like I've got like shaving cream on my face, I have no shirt on, I've just thrown on some like joggers. They like look around and they're like, oh, and then they run out. They're like, we have an alarm. And I'm like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden the captain comes on and he's like, oh, you may have heard of that alarm, you know, we had an alarm in the engine room, but there's no fire. I'm like, what is going on?
So we don't think there was anything that we set off in the room that was specific to our room. We're still not sure, like, if the procedure or process is if there's an emergency that they know because I'm in a wheelchair that they come to evacuate us. But either way, they left us. So
yeah, I'm like,
so much for like.
Well, there's no explanation. It wasn't even like, oh, we're sorry. It was like they were I think they ran to like the next room. I don't know if they were checking every accessible room. You have someone like banging on your door, like the end of the world's coming. You're like, and you're saying, hey, like I'll be right there, and they're like banging even harder.
They
you're
just
like,
needed to explain, like, you know, from the other side of the door, like there's an emergency or there's an alarm going off, we need to evacuate you, or we're getting a call that there's an emergency in the room, like just some clarification. Something. There was nothing.
Yeah.
It was just banging.
It was me saying, I'm naked, I'm getting out of the shower, like we don't have clothes on.
I'd love to talk to our room attendant to maybe get like an understanding of, like, was that a process because I'm in a wheelchair, or was there some
malfunction of like the alarm system, and like multiple alarms were getting triggered because, again, like the captain came on and he said like there was an alarm that was triggered in the engine room at the very same time. So I find it very hard to believe that those two things that's like way too much of a coincidence. So something happened.
So the good thing is there's no fire on the ship.
No fire.
They told all
There's no emergency in our room, Lisa, I can tell.
They told the teams to stand down, so
yeah, what was it, Bravo team or something? I think that was very military. It's like stand down, Bravo team. Anyways, I think I need some tequila.
I think so.
I think I need a shot and some cervezas.
Yeah.
And I think we need to get going right now. So we're gonna head to dinner. So we'll see you down there. Taco time. Hopefully no emergencies while we're having tacos, because there's nothing worse than having an emergency when you're having a taco. You know what I'm saying? All right. We'll see you later.
Bye, Navigator.
So Colleen, what are you getting tonight?
I made it as far as the margarita, so I'm going to do the handcrafted margarita. And I think I've heard a lot of good things about the guacamole, so if you want to try out the homemade guacamole.
That sounds good.
That's about it. That's as far as we got.
Are you going to share the guacamole with me? All right, so we've got fresh made guacamole. Colleen wanted it spicy, which I was actually surprised about. So we'll see how spicy this is. It's actually spicy. You gotta try it. Wait for it.
It's not bad. I mean, you need to like a little spice, but it's very good.
You like it?
I do.
Not too spicy for you?
Not
okay.
spicy.
Okay, well there we go. We're gonna enjoy some salsa and guacamole. do we have here?
We have a towel animal.
All right. So I think that is it looks like a sitting, it's like a panda sitting. That's what it is. What do you think it is?
I think it's our Tessie dog.
Our Tessie dog, which is for the people just tuning in for the first time?
She's our little Boston Terrier. To me, it looks like her little Snow. Maybe I miss her. Maybe it's just because I miss her, but that looks like a little like puppy dog with a big snout.
I think she's wrong. So what do you think this is? What do you think this is? I'm going with a koala bear, like a
koala bear.
A koala bear, yeah, like a koala bear. Marsupial.
I think your first guess when we walked in of a bear is probably the more likely.
Yeah.
I'm still going puppy dog.
All right. Well, how are we going to solve this debate?
I think we need people to comment below and let us know because we're not really up on the towel animals on the cruise ships. To be honest, I think this is our second we've ever received. So we need to know. What is this?
Yeah, what is this? And speaking of things, what is this? What is this? What is this? Scan to plan. Take a few minutes to provide us with your departure information. Guys, we just got here. It's day 2. And they're already like, please let us know when you're going to leave, when you're going to get off the ship. So it's by day 6. I'll give them a little credit for that. But anyways, yeah, just interesting. So we're going to go check out the ice show. What's it called? Ice Games?
Yes.
Not
ice capades. I laughed. I was like, man, how old are we? You're like showing our age right now. Ice capades, I remember we used to go into we lived up in New England and you go into Boston and go see the ice capades. But no, we're going to ice shows.
Yeah, ice shows. We're going to see ice capades. Later, navigators.